know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible.
According to the World Bank, just 227 families own 47% of the world's wealth. Here's a poem about that, and it's called The Matrix. Wake up, Neo. The Matrix has you. You just have to see through the illusion, or you'll rue your delusion. In your confusion, you've been deluded into living in a prison of your own choosing. Do you find it amusing to be fed doo-doo by the nightly news, made to crave Gucci shoes, while ignoring the real issue? The extraordinarily disproportionate concentration of wealth in the hands of a few. Tutus, you want to cruise the new venues and have a few brews, while the third world sings the blues and reptiles abuse humans. Over 1,000 children starving to death every hour for the want of some food. Pardon me for being rude, but while you choose to snooze, our rulers amuse themselves, puppeteering human conflict and directing the daily drama, turning you into a fallacious farmer, sowing unconsciousness and expecting to reap good karma. You think the Dalai Lama can't see farther than that? It's time to clean up your act. Wake up, Neo. The Matrix has you. Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is all around you. It confounds you and astounds you. Its evil genius is bound to arouse the sound of women crying and babies dying. So pay close attention, because I ain't lying. Neo, I'm counting on you, and the countdown started. Rotted. You catch on fast, kid. It seems you get my meaning. It seems you're feeling me, because I'm appealing to the divine in you, the sublime spark of light in you, shining through every single sinew within you, the part of you that really wants to take the red pill and not the blue. So, Neo, choose. Remember, I only offer you the truth, and we both know the truth can hurt, and worse still, you can't go back to your sleepwalking slumber, your imaginary life 6 foot under. Because once you're in Wonderland, no man can put asunder. So, Neo, time to be a hero. And there goes the red pill. You chose wisely, bro, so don't worry if the room starts spinning. That's just the beginning. The red pill disrupts your input-output carrier signals, and we found that confusion often abounds around about the time you hit ground zero. So hold tight, Neo. Here we go. Well, hello. Welcome to the real world, Neo. Ah, yes, your eyes hurt because you've never used them before, and your throat's sore because you've been forced to snore for 20 years or more. But you're awake now, my son, and there's much work to be done. Because, Neo, you're the one. No, you won't need a gun. Forget dodging bullets, I'm telling you. When you're ready, you won't have to. Now, the first thing we have to do is to clue you into the coup, because Jesus Christ Almighty God, have you been lied to? I did try to warn you, and now it's slowly dawning on you that the Matrix ensures the enslavement of the many by the few. It's nothing new. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. You don't think that's a coincidence, do you? That's the Matrix for you. Stare it right in the face and still you ignore it. Here in the real world where I first saw it, I abhor it. What is it they call it? Free market economics? There ought to be a law against it. It's bullshit. The bastard brainchild of the 227 world-controlling bankers. Fucking wankers. People think we're crazy, but one day they'll thank us. You see, how can a market be free when members of the same family, the same ancient conspiracy, get to print our money, lend it to our governments, and charge us a usury? It's an unusually cunning plan, this money for old rope. Bankers getting richer while whole countries go broke. Entire populations held in a chokehold of poverty, reduced to criminality, getting used to rat race banality, and paying taxes. So governments can pay back this axis of evil through their tactical patsies. The Federal Reserve Bank, the Bank of England, the Bank of France, the Bank of Germany, the Bank of International Settlements, the IMF and the World Bank, see? All privately controlled companies. The directors of which are so rich they're richer than most countries, and make Bill Gates look like a country bumpkin. You see, for some, money does grow on trees. And you've been convinced otherwise with surprising ease. You've been brought to your knees, like these people here, bleeding to death for the want of proper health care and struggling to survive on welfare. We're going to get them the hell out of there before what happened in Argentina happens everywhere. And here's the plan. We're using poetry to tell every man, woman and child across the land that our destiny's in our own hands. And all we have to do is take a stand. And here's how. Stop paying for credit. Stop paying the banker's tax. Use interest-free credit schemes instead. Buy all your consumer durables second-hand. Buy everything else from markets, family businesses and charities only. Stop watching television news. And stop reading newspapers too. And if you work for a publicly limited company, leave your job immediately. And finally, demand that the bankers give back the wealth they've robbed from humanity. Too much to ask of you? Too much for you to do? Go back to sleep then. The Matrix has you.
Depopulation should be the highest priority of foreign policy towards the Third World. Henry Kissinger, 1974.
There's a need for a new world order, but it has different characteristics in different parts of the world. Now, none of this may succeed this time, but this to me is sort of the outline by which someday, in the next few years, a solution will emerge.
Social Darwinism. It'll change your life. Hitler was just a minor apple that fell from this dark tree. Stalin, Lenin, Mao, all praised by the eugenics organizations, praised by Rockefeller in the New York Times.
You must teach people to love their leader. This is the only most important.
Most people have no idea. They're not after money. They have all the money they need. They're after power. That's their aphrodisiac.
And it takes 5 acres of fertile land to fatten one cow. And of course the same land would feed everybody here so much more. You might recognize some of this land. but I want to be also careful. The theme today is not the Nephilim. I just want to dip in to the Sumerian clay tablets and give you an insight of what is known and what lies in front of us, and that Tir Naser must and ultimately become an internal space, because it will be impossible to manifest a Tir Naser externally. That time is coming very soon. We're going to have to internalize the Tir Naser. Okay. Sorry, the land of the free. Ser, another sacred word to be used on the out-breath. But in any event, the Nephilim or Anunnaki, those watchers from afar, were told they inbred with humans. It seems that way for sure. Great houses fly their symbols high upon their mast. We see it in their rituals, traditions from the past, flowing now within our veins to varying degrees, affecting every race and culture, bringing humanity to its knees. They affect our thoughts and feelings. They control our every move, with awesome power that frightens, keeping us within their groove. Masters of the mind they are, of that there is no doubt. If we challenge them directly, they chew us up, spit us out. Those Nephilim or Anunnaki, as mentioned long ago, are more evident in our world today. This is important for Tir Naser to know. Many leaders in this world demonstrate those watcher traits with their brand of twisted justice. They rule this world with fear and hate. They educated us to fear, and we accept it with such grace. If we surrender our control and power, they will destroy the human race. Leaders with that DNA spin their words like magic things, while the watchers in the shadows, they're the ones who are pulling the strings. Masters of the mind they are, yet strangers to the heart. But we as simple humans must learn to play our part. We're all affected by this thing because it's within our very veins. Observe yourself objectively, you can see those watcher strains. The battlefield that we are on is within our very being, with most people in denial for fear of what they've seen. The tale that I relate to you is most relevant to our time, for within us at this moment are hell and sublime. The living battle we are in requires our conscious thought, but without input from our heart, we will be caught. The Nephilim or Anunnaki, those masters of the mind, are challenged in this world today by an adventure of a different kind. A heart master for our time offers keys to go within. Taking up this adventure is to discover our inner being. So if you find yourself overcome with fear in the middle of the fray, bow your head with love and gratitude to the heart master of the day. Introduced to a simple feeling hidden deep within your being, you'll find that power of love within, an entirely different scene. In the story of Atlantis, the Nephilim were there. Even then, as simple humans, we were driven by that fear. This present time and era don't have to be the same. We can choose to make a difference and plan that final game. We can overcome the fear with love we feel within, beyond the mind and the imagination or other human being. To tune into that frequency, ask the living master of the heart. His gift is granted freely, then you can play your part. This knowledge was revealed to many in the past, sustained them in their battles, making sure that they could last. So if you truly want that love and freedom in your life, ask the heart master for his knowledge. He will grant it with delight. The reason I wanted to say it, I wanted to talk about that briefly.